Hello everyone, lord.agion here with another Company Heroes 2 replay. Spawn the top side, we have Ari, and spawn the bomb side as... well, great. JellyD0nut. By the way, I'm a bit sick right now, so my voice may be sounding a bit weird and I maybe be coughing a lot and... studying up my words a bit. For a cold really sucks. Everybody knows colds suck. Oh, looks like got an early rifle company. Makes sense. Better go rifle company early for the elite rifleman training. And JellyD0nut has a possibility of Ostrupen. Definitely will not Ostrupen. If you go Ostrupen, you need to go Ost. Well, actually, he's building MG, so he could do Ostrupen. But he should have. If he were to go Ostrupen, he would have done that before against second Pioneer. Because I think a Pioneer and a Ostrupen cost the same amount, don't they? Yes, they do. It's one of those things. I never memorized the cost of a Pioneer. We are seeing 2 MGs, so perhaps he does have 3 Grenadier bulletins, so he's not holding off for Panzer Grenadiers. Interesting. We don't even see the what is that called? The infantry company. I was saying the leash mechanized. Interesting enough, Pioneer is going to be engaging the rear echelon. If rear echelon stay at a range, they'll be fine. I think rear echelon would actually win at this range. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, it looks like the rear echelon probably will win out in the end. MG getting up the building. Currently there's still 300 manpower, but yet he has not built the building for Grenadiers, so he's going to lose map control very easily. Besides the areas that he really secured down. Riflemen trying to come forward. They need to jump back over the fence before they get shot at. Riflemen getting heavy cover to reduce the amount of suppression they receive. The other MG is actually falling back. This Pioneer should run back and build a infantry company. Both the MGs are now up and firing in that area. He needs to retreat his Pioneers and build up that infantry company, because getting more MGs will become a liability, and he's just stocking up on manpower. Unless he's going to build an early fuel cache or munitions cache, this will be interesting replay, to say nonetheless. One of the riflemen does retreat, down to 2 men. This MG is making its way over to the munitions sector. At least the JellyD0nut does have the fuel, so he can maintain. He does have battle phase 1. Is he going for Panzer Grenadiers? Then why would he go for all these conscript bulletins? Interesting. He went for straight up conscript bulletins, though he's not building a single conscript. That means these bulletins are a pretty big waste. He better build a Panzer Grenadier now, or a Flame half-track perhaps? He is, building a scout car? I honestly do not know what this JellyD0nut's thinking. I can understand if you're going to save up to build Panzer Grenadiers, but he's not building Panzer Grenadier yet. He's not even queued up a Panzer Grenadier. The American player, does he have the lieutenant available? He is building a captain.
We're losing a capture point.
The scout car is out, though scout cars are not too terribly effective versus infantry. This should be interesting. He was building Panzer Grenadiers, so he's actually starting to get some standard infantry, or more or less elite infantry, because Panzer Grenadiers are stronger than regular Grenadiers at close range, but not at long range.
We have been assigned fresh Panzer Grenadiers.
MG is going to pin that squad in one volley. Now this MG should make its way to this up. Nope, there's a bunch of trees there. Never mind. Should be able to get a volley. Nope, retreats out. This Wehrmacht player has no fuel point right now, so he's not very good in his, well, not looking very good in that aspect. Though the American player had this entire area cut off, but now it's resupplied. This supply sector follows this road off to the map, so it is a cutoff point. Riflemen are in open ground, so they will sustain extra damage. And even with the extra damage, the scout car is not very good for this infantry. Pioneers with flamethrower, interesting enough.
Panzer Grenadiers standing by.
Another set of Panzer Grenadiers are out, which I'm still sort of wondering why he went for all these conscript bulletins if he's planning to go Panzer Grenadier.
We are losing a
Not
sector.
conscript, Grenadier bulletins. Captain will come forward. One volley should take it out. There goes the scout car.
Scout enemy positions.
Looks like there's passive rifleman flares. How often does actually somebody actually use rifleman flares? This MG will probably be taken out, actually. It's one more couple bullets will actually kill it.
New units are ready to deploy.
There goes the MG.
Enemy has killed a machine gun crew.
Panzer Grenadiers going for the cutoff point. Very nice. Rifleman with bazooka. Looks like there's actually quite a number of looks like he's going for bazookas instead of bars, which can be good for the late game aspect, but it will reduce the effectiveness on the infantry. And plus, he's going for Panzer Grenadiers, which already you need some bit more firepower initially, because Panzer Grenadiers are like shock troops. They want to get nice and close. So bars have a very good long-range damage compared to regular rifles, and also compared to Stormgewehr. So it's a bit better for more of a range aspect. Flamethrowers coming forward. Not killing any man just yet. Sustaining actually quite a bit of damage at Rifleman. Now it's getting to a pretty low health point, which he retreats. Very nice. Do we see an ambulance? Yes, we do. I could have just looked up there.
Attempting to steal our sector.
Panzer Grenadiers in heavy cover, but now they're being outflanked. Throw out a bundle grenade. Gets a very good amount of damage on this Rifleman with only... Looks like, how many bazookas is that guy carrying? Just one. Looks like he was only equipping each of his riflemen with just one bazooka at the time being. Oh, that's why, because he wants to save up for flamethrowers. Duh. How could I forget that? Oh, Osttruppen are out. Oh, the Osttruppen Reserve. He was lucky and got an LMG 42 on one of them, but with no ranks, so they're a bit squishy at the moment. Those Osttruppen, I would say the LMG one should capture up, get in this building, while the regular one capture up the point, while Engineer comes up to capture up the munitions. That's what I would do. Osttruppen are actually affected by certain a Panzer Grenadier bulletin called the Panzer Grenadier bulletin for received accuracy, because that bulletin applies to the PZ underscore Grenadier group, while the Panzer Grenadier accuracy applies to the Panzer underscore Grenadier group. Just a slight difference there, which will affect stormtroopers and Panzer Grenadiers, while the PZ Grenadier underscore Grenadier group affects the Panzer Grenadier, of course, Osttruppen, the artillery officer, and stormtroopers. Flamethrower team may die. Nope. Pack Howitzer pinning down the
Are ready to deploy.
Ostroupen. Ostroupen should retreat out, because the next bullet almost wiping out that squad, and the bazooka hits and kills.
Suffering losses.
Oh, I suppose that wasn't the LMG. And we're going to see some more Ostroupen. One does have a one of them did come off of Vet 1. Has not got to up to Battle Phase 2. Looks like he's going to solely rely on Pumas for AT, and perhaps maybe some Pamperstar Shreks along the way. Ostroupen coming forward, probably capturing up the left side. Panzer Grenadiers capturing up the right side. Nice MG burst. And since this doctrine is called mobile defense, Ostroupen are a great way to storm defensive positions. Well, storm positions for defense. Nah, that didn't sound right at all. Pioneers of Flamethrowers are taking the fire while Storm Panzer Grenadiers are staying cover, finding some nice damage. Lieutenant Ford also equipped with bazooka. We have casualties. One of his units died. It looks like a Panzer Grenadier because he had two last time I checked. Looks like Panzer Grenadiers died there. That was a waste of a bundle grenade. Panzer Grenadiers are pretty low in health. Does he have a medical bunker? Yes, he does. Ari's coming forward. Panzer Grenadiers in open cover, sustaining those additional damage and additional loss. Retreats back before take anything else. Ostroupen being annoying and staying in the building. Pack Howitzer hit the building. These Ostroupen are pretty low in health. You should retreat them at 2 men because 1 man can easily be wiped out. Ostroupen capturing up the left side. And Captain Rifleman coming to respond. Pumas are good, but not exactly very good versus Easy 8s. So we'll see how that turns out. Ostroupen taking on Riflemen on 2 different areas. This Ostroupen should just retreat back.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Just staying out of range. Ostroupen coming up some more. Looks like there's another wave of Ostroupen. As you can see, there's no experience, it's just now getting experience. Very, very nice. These Ostroupen should degarrison the building. The next shot may kill them both. They did degarrison. House is pretty low in health. Wow. This Ostroupen should retreat out. 5 men extremely low in health. They would have all been wiped out in less than a second. And nice Pack Howitzer pinning down the infantry. And that quick burst killed off 2 more of the Ostroupen there. Pack Howitzer needs to apply pressure to this church and remove the MG. Command Panzer is now available. This should be a better option to get right now over than a Puma. Ostroupen somehow gained their buff, but in open ground, in open cover. Once again, just sending your men to the front, it's not very good. The pack howitzer is still just out of range of the church. It needs to move a little bit more and bombard the church. I won't have any complaints with shooting a church. That sounds better in my head. I'm now labeled as a terrorist. MG has very low health. Probably should retreat back soon. All Schubman's running low in health also. Probably should retreat back soon. Plus flamethrowers are very effective in buildings. There we go. One burst of flame killed 3 of the remaining Osttroopen. Osttroopen coming forward. This LMG Osttroopen will get in this building. Though a bit dangerous because a little bit low in health. But the pack howitzer is currently focused on the church and it's almost dead. Pioneers come up with their flamethrower, getting some very, very nice damage. Now Rifleman getting the building. This de-garrison this building now. There, that building is almost ready to go down. Command Panzer is now on the field. Currently, Ari has been maintaining a poor job of the fuel. I don't know if it's he or she. It already sounds like a she name, but the USF player needs the fuel. Very little amount. Oh, looks like a bazooka did get dropped. He should pick that up with maybe Osttroopen. Major out, but it's too close to the current front lines. Major should retreat. Lost a squad of looks like Osttroopen. There's only 3 squads of Osttroopen left. Last time I remember there was 5. MG42 should be remanned. Well, remanned, resupplied. No, reinforced. That's the proper term I'm looking for. These squads are pinned. You should just retreat them back. There's no point in keeping them there.
We are losing a sector.
Nice hit on that group.
Not let up. And we still has 300 points.
Here we go, the MG's about to get back in the building. Will the lieutenant run inside though? No, it will not. The Osttroopen gets in there, so the MG actually is not moving its forward. It decided to set up. There's another bazooka on the ground, which is picked up by this squad and now retreats. This lieutenant's very low in health. It should retreat, and it is. Command Panzer is coming forward, giving that defensive bonus to nearby infantry. Very nice. Holy crap, I just realized it's very, very dangerously low on health. The squads are pinned down. Panzer Grenadier is applying its very nice damage. It's still getting the defensive aura buff. And the aura buff is actually quite long, as you can see right here. Nice attempt to capture the munitions, but he retreats back before it's fully captured. There goes the MG from the American player. The American player should be getting Easy 8 sometime soon. I believe that is enough fuel for the Easy 8. Yes, it is. Oh, just now, actually. I thought it was like 130 or 125, but it's actually 140. Panzer Grenadiers in the building, nicely at vet 3. Pack howitzer are trying to get some hits on it. Puma is out on the field, so it's a good time for it. Oh, what did that machine gun? Oh, apparently he was back down to one man and retreated back. Didn't realize that. Rifleman dies. Why didn't he just straight up run away? Why did he get in the building? So made himself a larger target. Perhaps he was oh, I think I know why. He was trying to get in the building to get out for a faster out of combat, but it probably would have been just better for him to retreat. He was walking pretty slow.
We are losing a sector.
Pioneer should probably get into VP. Panzer IV now coming up. No, the Command Panzer. Doing some... Oh, looks like he hit it, get the AT grenade went off. Captain almost dead. Retreat. And there goes the Vet 3 captain. Holy crap. I just saw that squad on the top left. I was looking what's where, and all of a sudden they went from 4 or 5 down to 2 instantly. As you can see, there is an infantry minefield here. Austrooping coming over to capture this point. Once again, cutting off the American player of all the precious resources. Bombarding this house. And he's going to get into that house. Did they have cable in there? MG probably going to overwatch the left, well, I mean the right point. And this looks like it's not the end of the replay, but it's getting close to there. The American player really doesn't have much left. He lost a couple of his Vet 3 units. It looks like I didn't realize his lieutenant also went down. So he lost quite a bit of units. He does have an Easy 8 out, so depending how he micros Easy 8, it could win him the game. But you can get the JellyD0nut can get another Puma, and by the time it cools down, you can get a third Puma out, which will overwhelm the Easy 8 with numbers. More infantry minefields right at the cutoff point.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Puma coming forward. An infantry squad almost dying. Puma's not attacking, it's just out of range. Now it's actually attacking, though it didn't move. I think he force fire the ground, perhaps.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Running over the mines with the Easy 8, but he is showing his rear armor for a brief time. I want to get a side armor shot there. My second Puma is out, and probably he's going to get a third Puma by when this recharges. Yep. Another Puma. Oh wait, yeah, that is the second Puma. He could get a third one. This Puma's very low in health. He should use Panzer Tactician right now, but he didn't. Command Panzer trying to get some rear armor shots, but of course with a short barrel, it's not very good versus vehicles. However, it's pretty good versus infantry. And a full rear shot balanced. Panzer Tactician needs a place. There goes the Command Panzer. The main gun is down.
We have lost a panzer.
We're fucked. We're fucked.
The enemy has dealt us
That was a very good pick-me-up for Ari. Now this is when this has turned the tide of the game. With pretty much no vehicles left except for one Puma. One Puma can take out this Easy 8 if it gets some lucky hits wherever. Oh, it's coming back to base to repair. So once it get repaired, I won't be able to take it on so easy. He could call another Command Panzer, or Command Panther.
New units are ready to deploy.
They call in artillery. It looks like the pack howitzers find that location. No, it looks like white phosphorus coming down.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Yeah, should just retreat the Panzer Grenadier. It's sustained a lot of damage. Panzer Grenadier is now upgraded with Panzer Shreks. Panzer Shreks are a good idea for EZ8. There are two Pumas out in the field. He could get a third one any moment.
New units are ready to deploy.
Not just yet, looks like. 3 would be a very good overwhelming number to deal with EZ8s, and he's actually getting an AT gun. That's another possibility. Pack howitzer hitting the church. The church is almost down, and the Austrian are very low on health. One more shot, and the church will be destroyed. And these Austrian have
The enemy is down
are
to
dead.
75 points.
The church is very low on health. Apparently, it's not one more shot, but. Ooh, Puma's getting some nice rear side armor shots. One of them didn't penetrate, the other one did. Got some nice penetrating shots there. Gets a rear armor shot? Does get that Vet 1 upgrade, so that one does have the shock shot. The target weak point. I call it shock because it can shock the crew.
Losing a sector.
Panzer Grenadier walking through the riflemen.
The enemy has
Panzer Grenadier is actually trying to hunt down the EZ8. Very nice. Looks like going for a Stuart? That's an interesting choice.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Rear echelon being pinned down by the MG, though he knows there is still some more anti-infantry minefield there. Panzer Grenadier actually captured him at this point.
Seizing a sector. Panzer IV is ready for battle. Enemy forces are securing our territory.
The Austrian nicely at Vet 3 with an LMG-42, trying to apply some damage, but the Vet 3 riflemen are being very resilient. Flamethrower team now coming forward to melee range. Command Panzer coming forward. Command Panther. Man, I've been screwing up that name a lot. Anti-tank rifle grenade hits the Command Panther, and now it does have a damaged engine. EZ8 now out for a hunt. There is a Stuart on the field, interesting enough, as I mentioned over and over and over again.
The enemy is taking our territory. Our opponents are seizing a sector.
There are 2 Stuarts. There's also an AT gun. The Stuart is now dead. There is a destroyed gun, and the Panzer Tactician will cover the escape. If he can't get a shell target weak point, he should get a target weak point. Not going for target weak point. He should have. Get a nice rear armor shot and killing off the EZ8, and that's the end of the game. Can't believe I lost to this garbage.
We are losing a sector.
Why so hostile? Lost to this garbage. Austrupen? Are you calling Austrupen garbage? Like, they're not half bad, or are you talking about the playstyle is annoying? I'm not sure. Well, this is a very interesting replay. This is Lord.agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.